2024 provided us with Freedom Field. That's a 44 new enclosures on about 14 acres of land that we reserved as a place that was really special to not only myself, but my family and my parents.
So 2024 was really cool in that we were able to make some really great relationships with veterinarians who are very well known in canine sports, rehabilitation, and therapy. They actually donated a therapeutic laser as well as what's called a pulse electromagnetic field mat. So different types of alternative therapies to treat arthritis, pain, inflammation, all kinds of things. And this time of year, especially with our chapped pads, as the weather gets drier and our feet get a little sore, I'm able to go around and some of the animals who have those sores, while they're sleeping up right against the fence and they kind of will show me their paws, I can actually do treatments on them safely, and it's really helped out, especially Cairo and Poncho. Response Systems ultimately was the ones who donated those products to us. They were worth thousands of dollars, so we just want to give them a huge thank you for that. The supporter actually brought the veterinarian along with her and was able to share the experience with her, and now she's all involved, and it's been wonderful getting these relationships built up this year.
One of the big things that we accomplished this year was getting a lot of the pools done. Our donors had donated money for pools at a faster rate than we were able to build them. Our maintenance team, led by my son Victor, they did a really good job at getting a lot of pools done this year down in Freedom Field. To help complete that project, and watching the cats enjoy them has just been awesome throughout the summer. In planning for Freedom Field, is sitting down with the team, we realized we wanted to change the way that we build our normal habitats. In the past, we used metal pipe, and then we have to go back and paint it every year. And down there at Freedom Field, we were able to finish the whole project with the galvanized pipe, which should never need painting. Also down at Freedom Field, we put up the canopies over top of each of the night houses to offer more shade and in the summertime, and then offer also escape from the brutal winter winds and things like that. We can throw sides on them anytime we want to create wind barriers and things like that. So we have some new cutting edge stuff that we did in the canopies that covered them.
Freedom Field was kind of set up as the last phase of our development as far as a 5-phase plan that we've been working on for the last 5 years. But because the Big Cat Rescue came in and they donated over $1 million to be able to build out the cages for their animals, that project got put in front of building the next generation of animal advocates and our new visitor education center. This space is so vital to moving forward with our mission, and I say it will set us up for the next 30 years of working the sanctuary and being able to educate all the people that come through, not only the donors but also the children that come in. Right now we really don't have a space to do any indoor activities for students. So when students come, if there's not a classroom space, there's nowhere for them to really go. Our education team does a fantastic job, and this will also set them up with space where they can bring the students inside whenever the weather's bad, and they won't have to cancel those field trips. It's just going to be so exciting to get this built and be able to move into our final phases of building out the 460 acres here at Turpentine Creek.
Like every year at Turpentine Creek, it's always great. We have amazing support, but the things that really stand out to me this year was, we got really lucky. Tornadoes hit around us, but we did lose power, and all of our donors just stepped up, and we purchased these backup generators. And now we're gonna have water no matter what happens. These generators will kick on, the wells can be used, and we'll have water for the animals. The Huck family and a few other donors stand up and do a match for Giving Tuesday. That was an unbelievable Giving Tuesday this year, and everybody stepped up towards the Brevecto that we're gonna be purchasing for the cats. Just one more tick prevention that we're gonna take with Nala too. The African serval that ended up in a car accident. What I really realized is a lot of times over the years, we get the call, we make the plan, we go get the animals, we have these wonderful supporters, but this time our donors were calling us and really rallying around what we do and wanted her to get here and helped out a lot in the organization and making this happen so that Nala could find her forever home.
With the passage of the Big Cat Public Safety Act, it seems like all the phone calls we're getting are for small cats. Should have expected it. They got spots, they got stripes, somebody's going to use them for personal gain of income. The calls on servals we're getting and bobcats and smaller cats has elevated. Down at Freedom Field, we had the luxury before building to run all the electricity everywhere we needed it. The electricity is very important for the African cat because, we got to keep them warm in the wintertime. It's a good thing we built Freedom Field the way we did because we're equipped to handle African cats, Indian cats, anything we get in from any warm climate.
Some of the things that we did in 2024 were not only enhance the habitats at Freedom Field and around the sanctuary, we were also able to buy generators, 4 really big generators that can run things like our wells. When the electricity goes out, the water doesn't work. So, it's really important that we're able to get water out of our wells, not only for the animals, but also for all the people that live and take care of the animals. These generators are going to provide life-saving water to the sanctuary. It's been a vital infrastructure improvement to the sanctuary, and we are just blessed that everybody donated to help us get these things in place.
We were able to accomplish an amazing number of wellness exams this year. We've even gotten to a point where our small cats are on this routine schedule of being seen every other year. There are a lot of underlying issues that we found that we were able to treat early and now have been able to prolong quality of life for a lot of our animals. So we want to keep that energy going into 2025 and hopefully get even more wellness exams performed and just continue to grow any of those relationships.
Don't forget to check out our Explore.org camps down there. The Explore.org camps have been a good thing for 2024. We get introduced to a lot of new people all around the world. It just brings a lot of exposure to Turpentine Creek, so we're real happy for that partnership with Explore.org as well. So I'm looking forward in 2025 to having all of our donors contact their friends and invite their friends to come visit Turpentine Creek. Come with friends and family and just help spread our mission further. 2025 is really promising from the Turpentine Creek team members. We have one team but 8 different departments, and every single one of those have top-notch employees in them. When you have a good team, you're going to get good things.
I'd just like to encourage everyone to think of what you can do to help this sanctuary. There's so many things you can do. You can come and visit, you can volunteer, you can actually stay the night in our lodging. There's so much educational opportunities for people around the holidays. It's great to give gifts. You can buy not only gift certificates for the gift shop items, you can also buy them for lodging stays for your friends and family too. So there's just so many wonderful ways to get involved in the sanctuary.